Hello, YouTube. What is this? What is this? First of all, what the fuck is going on? Addressing the giant elephant in the room. Drawing on my iPad. I can screen record on my iPad. Cool, right? And I can turn on my mic. And the microphone on the iPad is, on my iPad at least, is pretty decent. Also, sorry if there's like noise. It's probably my roommates or like upstairs neighbors or anything else. I don't know. School's starting back up. People are coming back. I've been staying in the dorms this whole time. You can probably hear the nice pencil scratching. It's very quiet for me, but I know the mic will pick it up really well. For some reason, right when I fucking record, my stomach is making noises. How peachy is that? Just my luck. I'm not even hungry. My metabolism is so slow because of my medication. So anyways, what am I doing? Like I said, as usual with these videos, I have like no script, no particular topic. Content free, I guess you could say. Yeah, something like that. Something like a content free podcast, should we say? There's like, right when I record, there's like stomping and shit upstairs, and like my roommate's like moving around the house, and it's just stomping around. I don't hate him or anything. It's just, I don't know if it's like upstairs or if it's like, you know, it sounds like upstairs. I don't know. We live on the ground floor. I heard someone open and close the fridge, I guess. Sometimes one of my particular roommates will, she's kind of a social butterfly, so she'll like she'll invite people over. Do not disturb it off. Okay, there's no point in keeping it on because it's just gonna come off in like 5 minutes. Oh yeah, she'll invite like friends over, and they can get a little loud sometimes. They can get a little bit loud. I don't have too much to worry about yet, you know. But yeah, I guess we didn't sleep tonight. Again. But this time, I'm really gonna try to, like, go to bed. I stay up the whole day, go to bed, and then get up at, like, and, like, actually get up whenever my alarm rings.
No sleep. No sleep. No bed. No. Bed.
Because I don't want to sleep through. And you just be sleeping hella hard, you know? And it's like, no. I hope I'm not making too many lip smacks. I worry about that so much, like, in my videos. Like, my mouth will just my mouth is, like, really dry right now. It's just been really dry. I don't know if that's a medication side effect. I don't fucking know. Doing this mindlessly. I'm gonna probably delete these. These are just, like, warm-ups. Sensitive to noise. I can hear everything. But yeah, I don't know what to draw. Brain kind of empty. Oh, that's like creepy as fuck. Ooh, I can even make this even creepier. When you're just like doing shit, it's I'm trying to get back into sketching digitally. And Procreate is like pretty good for shiggles, you know? I don't put too much effort into my Procreate art because to me it's just like not like that professional as a program. I don't know. It's just, I have a lot of issues with it. Like, I feel like there's a lot of missing features. Sorry, my water bottle keeps, like, making noises. I don't know why. Air pressure. But, yeah, Procreate has a lot of issues with it a lot of missing core features of our programs that just doesn't sit right with me. And I know the update is going to come out at some point. It's been pushed back. It's, like, been pushed back so many times. But, I don't know. But apparently they only seem to be doing brushes. I don't know if it's that big of an update. I mean, I don't know. Let's hope my iPad can handle it. But then again, they're improving the engine. And improving doing all that. I don't know. This motherfucker is deranged. Deranged he is. Man, I want to do more of these. Because sometimes I don't want to set up my phone and sketch traditionally. Because, one, my phone will scream at me about storage. Screams at me about storage. And then I have to purge everything. It's a bitch to like edit and like fucking CapCut or whatever. And also my iPad has like hella more storage, and I'm pretty sure it's like the M1 thing. It's got way more storage. The only reason I can't use the camera on the iPad is because one, the iPad's kind of heavy, and also like the way Apple designed the cameras for the M1s or whatever. I don't fucking know. For a certain iPad, it's just like I don't know if it's like a like hardware issue or something. Like it's like fuzzy, you know, it's like fuzzy as hell, really fuzzy. And I looked, I don't know what the main cause is. There's multiple causes, I guess. I don't fucking know, dude. But yeah, it's funny how when I try to record, everyone's making noise. I hope that's not too bothersome. Now we're starting on this guy. You know, it's just my noodles. You know, I still don't like a lot of those old sketchbook drawing videos from last year because they just felt really rushed. And in a lot of those videos, my art wasn't very good at that time because I was trying to crawl out. I guess I was experiencing depression a lot, and mania. But when I was depressed, it would be like, you know, it was just rushed, you know. It was just like quick drawings, just whatever I could do at the time, and you could tell I was rushing the videos because I would pump them out in like a very rapid pace, and I was rushing. Gotta slow down here. Goob gabs. Goob gabs is like a funny word for me right now. I can't stop saying it. I guess it's a vocal stem. I don't fucking know, dude. Echolalia, some shit. This fucking leg. Ah, yes, perspective and foreshortening. I could show you some drawings I did. And oh yeah, so yeah, I was drawing in Procreate again, right? See, we jump on a topic. We go on a huge tangent because I literally forgot what I was talking about. But I jumped back on Procreate because I tweaked around with some settings, advanced settings in like the actual settings app. I think it was like maximum brush, what the fuck it's called? Maximum something distance. I don't know what it's called. Maximum speed distance? I don't fucking know, but you get the point. And I feel like I turned that kind of low, and I feel like I have more control of my brush. Like, not even like stabilization. Stabilization's turned off. I mean, like, more control of, like, the speed of the brush and the delivery. I don't know. Am I going crazy? Probably gonna ask. What kind of brush am I using? Literally just like a random big crystal ballpoint dupe I found off the web. Dude, my stomach is, like, kind of, like, weird right now. Like, rumbly. It's like, why is it doing that? Leave me alone. Nah. I could showcase some old art, maybe. Let's see, and like I could like redraw a piece, maybe. I don't know. But then again, that's a lot of work. And it's, you know, it's hard for me to get through the ugly stage of painting, you know. Never Connor. Convincing anatomy. I discovered I can just, sorry, noise. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to record because one, I have school in 2 days, and two, roommates are back. I don't know what that noise is. It's like utensils clanking. The door, the air. When people slam doors, the doors shake. I can't get over how motherfucking deranged this guy is. But yeah, big crystal dupe. If you turn the opacity all the way up, it's like very like dark. But if you turn the opacity all the way down here, you know. Also, this is obviously too faded, but the way it is like right about here. It's very light, and it's supposed to mimic like a ballpoint pen. I think this is the best one. I do love ballpoint pens in real life, and this is pretty sick. But yeah, and what's cool is when you change the color. So this is like a you know, bright. If you wanted to make it look even more like a ballpoint pen, you do turn that down, and then when it darkens, I know it's like a blending mode setting or something, but it looked, dude, like it's super like dark and like inky. It's like this, like how cool is that? Like how can you not be all over that, you know? I don't know if it's like a blending mode setting, like multiply or darken, but color burn, I don't fucking know. But yeah, it mimics, like, it's like mimicry of like how ballpoint pens, like, you know, get darker. And if you want to make it a little bit brighter, you could. Like more blue and not as dull. But yeah, I have a lot more control drawing right now. I still wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan of the brush engine. I'm just waiting for that update. And maybe I'll like Procreate even more. As much as I have beef with Procreate, I do want Procreate to be good. It's hard when I'm looking up like tutorials in Procreate and like stuff, and it's like, you know, whenever you try to look up anything on YouTube nowadays, you get like 50 million pages of like slop shorts for the tutorial or the question that you're not even the topic that you didn't even fucking look up for. It's like completely different topic. It's just slop. think popping lips is fun. I like thin white people lips, but you know, it's like, it's addicting. But yeah, when in doubt, draw noodles. Wearing the arms like that, I don't know. Yeah, convincing anatomy is just something, you know. Like, yeah, the hands. I realize if I give them like these like blobs, kind of helps me lay them out better. It's like just raw dogging it. I wanted to have music playing like while I was recording, like in the player. But no matter like the volume, I can get, you know, it's like too you can't really get it to be super quiet. So it's just like, fuck it, I'll add music in the what is it, post-production, but except editing production, I guess. I don't know, like during editing. But yeah, let me make sure it's in proportionate with the legs. And to keep it like, I should probably make the feet like super big to keep in proportion with the head. Yeah, these are all warm-ups, by the way. I did some warm-ups earlier at like 3 a.m. I can show you them. I'll probably skip to a timestamp because I don't want to expose my gallery, which is full of shit and like shit post. And also the art's really bad. I haven't drawn there in months, but my art is a lot better now. I'm a lot more happy with how it looks compared to like the previous Procreate stuff I've drawn in here. I'm adjusting my glasses and the glasses make like a weird clanking noise. So wait, that's not, and you know, like the plastic. Fuck it, we'll have little pubes. Okay, I'll show you the ones I did this morning. Okay, there's these. I started with this drawing. Like after I changed the settings, I was like, oh, this actually feels nice. I mean, this drawing's okay. It's just the eyes. Yeah, I made this like little note here. The eyes are a little bit off. And then I started, you know, like just, I've really gotten Greg's design down to how I really enjoy it. He's all I can think about right now. The hyperfixation has only gotten worse. All I can think about. Oh, I forgot his little things. What are they called? Still thinking about this concept for my characters. Being in a box, not a phase. Possible mini comic, but it's just kind of vague. Recognizable face. And I'll show you something later on that's kind of playing around with that. Yeah, I love his face. He's trying to like do the autistic smile and like he ends up looking like a grimace. Relatable. Primetime 30-year-old, 10-year-old Johannes, 23 to 25-year-old. Don't know. I was trying to measure I already kind of have an idea what Greg looks like when he's younger, but Johan, I haven't really fleshed out like a lot of his things yet, but compared to Greg, like Greg has like a lot of development lore and stuff compared to like a lot of the characters. Very fleshed out. But yeah, and I don't really draw kid characters a lot, so it's like, at least with anthros, you know, I didn't want to just make them like, you know, typically when people draw kid characters and like, at least in modern animation, it's like super like, you know, super cutesy, you know, big eyes and etc. But I wanted to keep it somewhat realistic in proportion and not just make their eyes bigger, like at least give him like smaller mouths, smaller, softer features. And then you look at Greg now, he's just like a freaking hardened, like gaunt looking man. Grown ass man, by the way. Yeah, just playing around with that. And then we got this is like a little, I was randomly like studying, and I'll probably never do something like this ever again, but I thought it'd be fun to like imagine a character like Greg in 3D. Very botched. I'm not a professional, I guess. I don't know. Whatever makes someone a professional. Shapes, not always accuracy. Understand form. Think of it like carving wood. Think of 2D characters in 3D, yeah. Problem solving mode compared to copy mode. Instead of copying an image, just making it in 3D. Because I can get into the habit of copying images and it can look kind of flat and like, you know, I don't want to just like print it, you know. It can look a little bit awkward. I'll try to think of the form. Sometimes, you know, improvisation in art. Like, I looked at real greyhounds and I was like kind of redlining it. And I drew like a real greyhound to the best of my ability. Here's like a Greg silhouette, and this is going to come into something later, so.
3:28 a.m.
All right, greetings, Chasians. Welcome back to the segue. I totally did not wake up at like fucking like 12:55 a.m. and I've been awake since. I think I went to bed at around 4 and I woke up just now, and I guess we're awake. So there's that. So what I got here, I have, I just wanted to showcase this real quick. I have this wonderful little silhouette thing that I did. It's not 100% perfect, but I was trying to see if I could like just do some basic silhouettes. I would have done it in Procreate, but the lasso tool in Procreate is a little bit finicky, so I decided to do it in here. I much prefer CSP's lasso tool. Just look at that. You can just like, you just use it and it fills, and it's very cool. You know, you can do like, you can do some cool like I don't know, some flash stuff where you like, you know, type shift where you you know what I mean? I've done something similar to this with the lineless tool, and I'll have to show you that also. But yeah, I wanted to show this first. So can you tell which character is which? That is if you are familiar with my little critters. So yeah, obviously Greg, Neville, France, Magnus, and Brian. But these were really fucking fun. Just like, you know, kind of like negative space and like trying to like, you know what I mean? If you notice, a lot of it, it's just, my art style is kind of pointy, you know, like a lot of it is like very like pointy, like, damn, bro, like some points. I mean, Neville is also a little bit on the rounder side, but he's still got like, you know, like spikes, like, I don't know, but I thought that was really cool. Dude, the sprinklers outside just went on. Like, it's like when I start recording, everyone's making noise. I thought I heard like a door open, my roommates. But I also wanted to show an example of me using the lineless tool to like mimic like kind of paper type shift. With this like little character illustration, like whoa, niche fan art. Like I wanted it to mimic kind of a paper print, not necessarily risograph, but just kind of like I used a lot of halftones and just like I wanted it to look like a paper mimicry kind of thing. Yeah, I love texture, dude. Like True Grit saved my life. But yeah, here's this little blue guy for real. Sharp, that's his name. Yeah. And see, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's okay. You don't need to know. You don't need to know where this is from. But yeah, I really had, this was like from fucking June, but I had a lot of fun working on this. But yeah, there's cool stuff you can do with the lineless tool, and I gotta use it more. It's just, I don't really like it in Procreate very much. But yeah, lasso tool, and also when you're coloring too, lasso tool can come in handy. This is the like profile pic icon for Magnus's like revised playlist, which you can listen to on my YouTube channel. Go to my playlist section on my YouTube channel and it's there. I'm sure I made it public. The unintentional bisexual lighting and like this shit, like this noise shit, like this shit is fucking crazy, dude. I really like the effect I did here. I turned the sharpness like all the way up. But yeah, I guess it's like show and tell now, but I thought these were cool, you know? But anyways, I think that's enough of stuff today. This video ended up being like a lot longer than I was expecting, and then I was expecting, and it's like it ended up being like 18 minutes long of the raw footage, and I'm just like, what the fuck? See, this is how badly, like, holy yap, dude. But yeah, I'll try to make things more structured. I mean, then again, I don't know if you guys like these nonsensical ramblings or what, but yeah. But anyways, yeah, like and subscribe and follow. Do what you want. Dislike the video if you dislike it. Magnus will come for you. Magnus will be watching always. I don't care. You can dislike the video if you dislike it. And if you comment below, tell me your thoughts. Magnus will be reading all of them. But yeah, bye.